Hi guys, welcome back during this long weekend. Hope you're enjoying it this Sunday and Monday, of course, being the public holiday. Well, it sort of spills over to that and you guys can enjoy. Well, this is Betway's Weighted to Win and I got Daryl Marie with. Darren Burrows has been, as you know, out of action and he will be back. He's taking his annual break, but he will be back in action sooner than later, which is great. He'll be in touch with us and he'll let us know exactly what the story is. But Daryl's been holding the fort for us, so let's get on to this 8-race program. It's a turf track meet out at Hollywood Bets Greyville. You, of course, have seen that we are on our social media pages as well. What do we know about this first timer, Mr. Marie, in the first race? Gareth van Zyl's pretty victory. And Lef's got one too, called, I think we've got to watch out for Alpine Girl.
I think Lef's actually got a comment in the book.
Okay, let's see what
Number 6 doesn't have a comment, Clyde.
Okay.
No comments.
And Lef, are you able to?
Number 12 will probably need it. Let's just touch on the fact that this is being recorded on Friday morning.
Sure.
I don't know what the track conditions are. I don't know where the pulse rail is, the wind. All those things play a factor, Clyde.
Yeah. Understandable.
I don't know anything about the first time. I can tell you on breeding, she's quite well related. At this time, we'll know if her half-sister, Porctafus, won on Saturday at Durbanville. Currently, she's a 4-time winner.
Okay.
And then Fedra, her other half-sister, is a 9-time winner, albeit all 9
Well, that's fairly solid.
were won in the Eastern Cape.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but she's well related. There's a lot of speed on her, damn
All right, so is this a bipod race, Mr. Marie?
Excuse me, Clyde.
Yes,
I've put them both in, numbers 6 and 8. Now, obviously, number 8 comes from a yard that's Red Hot. Louis Gerson, Chase Marjan, they're booting home the winners. She comes back to 1,000 meters on the turf track. Well, last time out was 1,000 on the poly, but it's the first time on a turf track that she contests over 1,000 meters. Now, her penultimate start was on turf, Clyde. The form line has done extremely well.
Yeah.
Q the Rebel ran second. She's won indirectly. The fourth horse was Miss Alberg, and the fifth horse also won. Zariah. Yeah,
Strong form line.
So with her racing experience, I'm obviously leaning towards her. Follow the market with regards to number 6.
Okay. Happy with that, everybody. There we got it. 6 and 8 is the selection from Daryl in terms of the bipods. Here we go. He has a look at the bipod. Let's put the rest of the perm up so you guys can see what you want to do. And this is a 576 Rand perm. If you don't want to necessarily have to write all of it down, just pick up your phone, put it on camera, and then just scan away. This is a maiden plate and it's over 1,600 meters on the Friday for the Sunday. When we looked at the market for this event, the top of the boards was number 13, Freedom Square, who's at 5-2. So I asked Daryl about that form line if it's worked out. The 6, Beach Palace, is the second choice at 33-10. I see they got Muzi, left put Muzi up now on this horse, so must be a big runner.
Big runner, Clyde. 2 decent enough sprints. Obviously a little bit worried about his latest form line because barring the winner, I think the balance of the field was below par. But that was over 1,200 and he was staying on. So I think he's going to love the step up in trip to a mile. Mr. Azzy trained his half sister and she was put over ground straight away, so perhaps there is some stain or stamina on the dam side. I think he's going to love the step up in trip. I'm playing to beat this favorite. Number 13, Freedom Square. I think she's proving very costly to follow. She doesn't bring great form into the race or form lines into the race, so I'm playing to beat her. I think the value in the race currently, Clyde, is number 10, Morning Chess. Now, take note, he has been a mile in the past, but that was with the blinkers. Last time out, he came back as a gelding after rest. Wasn't a bad effort whatsoever. I think he's going to love the step up back to a mile again. Take note of that form line, Clyde. Have you got it there?
I saw KG's Delight came there.
You love your form lines.
Yep.
So
KG's Delight came from there, Run to Rio.
Yeah, there's a few over there.
Time. Yeah.
There's a few over there. Last one standing was actually second in that race. And I know he disappointed in his second start, but he impressed in his third start. There's been a few places. Run to Rio second, Tea Time Triple second. So Morning Chess, back of the mile, strip fitter, Without the blinkers, the horse to beat in my mind.
Okay, well, that 7-1 is Morning Chess, and it is the start of the place accumulator. So let's put that up then, can we? Yep, we got 6 and 10 here, by 2 and 5, by 3 and 7, by 1, 3, 10, by 1 and 4, by 1, 2, 3, 6 and 7. No bankers. It's a challenging card. It's not easy, but we're willing to put our heads down and have a go. Field of 12 runners here that go to the gate. It's a maiden plate. They're going the 1900 meters now. When we had a look on Friday, they bet 3-1 the field. So whilst Michael Miller's Billy of T's favourite, I don't know where you draw the line here, to be honest.
Is this the opening leg of the pick six, Clyde?
Yep.
Yeah, I went 4 runners. I'm sure I went 4 runners. Yep. Starting with Billy of T. Now, strange tactics last time. It was a bit of a stop start, and the word was out that the stable companion was the right one in the race, 99 Heroes. Yeah. He had duly obliged. Go back 3 runs, Clyde, to Tra Quat. That was over the 1950. That was a decent effort. So we know he does get the 1900. Big runner, Billy of T. If you like his chances, you have to have respect for Sugar Blast. Now, Sugar Blast actually holds him on their later start, but that was over 1750. Sugar Blast was pulling. I don't know how he's going to go over the 1900. He needs to settle, but he's an obvious inclusion. Number 10, Swift Nix. You can see on the Ancient World run, he holds Billy of T. But Billy of T was out of his ground on that occasion. I don't think there'll be much separating the two of them once again. Improvement from number 2 of here, Clyde, imaginable. 3rd run after rest. He flopped in his 2nd run after rest. That was on a sticky track. I think he's better than that. Blinkers go on. Peak run, well drawn. I think he's a must include. So 5 from 2, my top 2 picks, respect for 7 and 10.
Okay, yeah, and I think the 10 does deserve all the respect as well. Tandivi on. Okay, this is the pick 6, guys, from Daryl. Let's put that up. As you can see, it's a 1296 perm. That's the skeleton that he's basically worked out the base or foundation for you. You may add, or whatever the case may be, take a percentage. We'll leave it in your hands. Back with us now. We're on to the next race on the card. This is race number 4. It's the Pinnacle Stakes over 1400 meters. Scratch the 1 on the Friday already was taken out, and the 16, being one of the reserve runners, has come out as well. So make a note of that. 1 and 16 are not running in this particular event. Let me look at the market when we did this on Friday, just to get an idea. 5-2 about number 7, Seeking the Stars. Second choice, that's for Alison Wright. And then Garth Puller's got number 8 on the card, Q Wing in here, who's currently priced up at 5-1. And then they bet 7 or 8-1 and better about the others. Seeking the Stars, you want to just analyse that for me and give me an idea of what you think?
Clyde.
Winner of its last start.
It's a Pinnacle Stakes, right?
Yes.
Best weighted, Seeking the Stars, 3 kilograms best in, ahead of Waterbury Lane, who I think will need his run.
Okay.
3rd best, Royal Victory. Now, let's start with Seeking the Stars. Made his debut for his New York last time out. I actually think he won a little bit easier than the margin suggests.
Okay.
I thought Muzi was always in control of that race. Was up the straights of the 1200. I think he's at his best over 1400. We've seen him run some crackers over a mile. So, best weighted, strip fitter, blinkers stay off. I expect him to confirm the form with Q Wing. Now, Q Wing ran a cracker last time out, Clyde. And he's also going to appreciate the 1400, but he's not a 1400 meter horse, whereas Seeking the Stars is. So I'll be very shocked to see Q Wing reverse the form with Seeking the Stars. My second pick, and he's held on paper, is number 3, Royal Victory. Now, here's a fellow that loves gravel. He's a much better prospect around the bend. 1200 was too short for him. He's going to run a blinder on Sunday. I think number 3 and 7 to fight it out. I'm fairly convinced we're going to get through this leg, Clyde.
Just 2 runners?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Okay.
I'm very happy.
Happy with that. And Master Starter, maybe another run, perhaps, eh?
Yeah, not well treated. Not
in this race.
I don't know if he's...
No.
I don't know.
Not in this race. Okay, so there you go. Seeking the Stars. I see he's still an entire. So Rakesh obviously looking to keep his horse and take him to the farm or something to that effect, I would imagine. And the danger number 3, Royal Victory. Thanks. Let's put selections up then for this event where we're going jackpots 3 and 7 by 1, 3, 10, by 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, by 1, 2, 3. This is a handicap now. It's at the 75 level over 1400 meters for the Sunday meet. And on the Friday, the market had them bet 5-2 the field with number 6 All the Time as the favourite. Number 10, Master Josh, is trading at 7-2. Might be the horse to beat here. And then number 9, Joshua Hotsnake, is the third choice at 9-2. After that, I see they bet 10-1 bar 3. But I'm not sure if it ends with the top 3, although I do like Master Josh personally. Mr. Marie, what do you think?
10-1. Who? 10-1.
Wiley Riley.
That's a big price.
Yeah.
10-1 Wiley
10-1 Roy's Command. You can get 10-1.
What price? Number 3, Perfect Outlook.
You can get 12-1.
That's also.
All right. Well, they're back.
I'm licking my lips
They're going to be back the second bottom half of the field.
I'm licking my lips here. It starts with Master Josh. Yeah. I made him a big runner last time I knew I was in trouble 200 meters into the race. Muzi obviously bounced him to get him forward because that's where he needs to be ridden, but he just took hold of the bit and he was overdoing it. So
better than that, right?
I think coming back to the 1400 will be in his favor. I think he's going to be ridden slightly more conservatively. I just hope he settles in running because he's a nice horse and he's competitive off his current mark. But have a look at Wiley Riley, number 1. Now on paper he's held, but look at the stall gate he had to jump from last time. 14 out of 14 in his second run after arrest. He's now a draw strike, Clyde. Drawn 1. Having his peak run.
Strikes, eh?
Having his peak run. Yeah, the latest draw strike arrived.
Yeah, at 20-1.
So, Wiley
Written
Riley.
in the sand, in case you don't know.
That's what's under the bridge now.
He
Come
shortened
on,
it from 20. Never mind, he shortened it from 20-1 to 9-2.
We haven't been
What
good
a
with
player.
the perms this week, eh?
Pardon?
We haven't been good with the perms this week. We need to tip well today. So Wiley Riley got a big chance of reversing the form with Master Josh.
Yep.
And then number 3, Perfect Outlook. He has a son that's only had 3 starts today. It's a son of Master My Fate. He won his return as a gelding, his penultimate start, and he beats a very nice horse. That horse is actually going to win races, Clyde, as he goes the extended trip. Wasn't disgraced in his second run after arrest. Now he's going an extra 200 meters.
Yep.
He's going to love it.
Okay.
His dam was very good on her day outcome. She won a good few races,
So your top
if I'm
3
not
or what?
mistaken.
What's your top 3, yeah?
1, 3, and 10. I'm going to say the values with number 1.
Okay, that's 10-1. You know, Jonathan and George haven't stopped phoning. Huh?
About?
They want to know who took the 20-1 of their horse.
That's a free market, isn't
But
it?
I'm just saying that. I said, I don't know. I
don't know either.
I didn't want to tell them you took it.
No,
All right, we're on race 5. This is the next jackpot here out at Hollywood Bets Greyville, and it looks like this. 1, 3, 10 by 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 by 1, 2, 3 by 6, 7, 10. Race number 6 is a 1,000-meter handicap now, and Sheldon Peters would say, before you know it, it's over. And in this race, let's take a look at what the market looked like. It's Friday, 4-1 the field. Clinton Binder, he dominates the market with Esquivel and Don't Shoot the Barman, Mr. Marie. But horses, or what?
Horses, yeah, Clyde. We all remember Don't Shoot the Barman's last start. Desperately unlucky. I mean, he got eased numerous times in the straight. He's got a chance of reversing the form with another day in Africa.
Yeah.
I think he's a few kilograms better off. But I don't know if he's a poly horse. Let's see how he goes. Esquivel, very impressive last time out. I mean, with the blinkers being refitted, came back to 1,000 meters. Another one that ran on the poly track. But, you know, he's off a very competitive mark. He picked up a 5-pound penalty or 2.5 kilograms. But Clyde, look how low he had dropped to, 69. So I don't think that's going to stop him. If he gets a clean break, he could certainly hold on. I can tell you something. The word from the yard with regards to number 5, Pinda Mzala, is very upbeat. He's making his debut for Gary Rich.
Yeah.
If you want to look for the upsets in the race, I'm going to say Pinda Mzala could be the one. But the one I'm leaning towards is number 1 over here, Gimme a Rainbow. Now, many people will say he's a bit of a poly track specialist, but go back a few runs to his latest course and distance effort, Clyde. Okay, it was a good few runs ago behind Cavalieri. He finished close up, beaten half a length, off a higher mark than what he's off over here. His turf runs aren't too bad, even at Scottsville. So from a one draw, I'm hoping he isn't too far back because he can turn into the straight out of his ground. But I'm hoping from a one draw, his midfield. If he's midfield, I can see this horse running them down in the straight. So he's my number one pick, a very competitive race.
Well, the one, Give Me a Rainbow, is trading at 6-1 or thereabouts on the Friday for Carl Hewitson and Serena Moodley. Okay, well, so Give Me a Rainbow, the Turf 1000, maybe that's the horse. Let's have a look. It's a tough race, though. One has to admit, Daryl is saying this is an each-way opportunity, in his opinion, for the one, Give Me a Rainbow. Welcome back to Betway's Weighted to Win. It's over 1,000 meters on the Sunday, and just with 2 more races to go. Yeah, again, they bet 4-1 the field. So one of the more tougher races. Again, it's a competitive race, and Daryl's with me. Hopefully, he's got a Shrewdy that he's picked up along the way. Who's 4-1 the field? Well, 2 Ancient Epic is top of the boards, joint with the 3 Bomber Girl, and even a horse like number 7 La Pura Vida as in the market, or top half of the market. Just one more if you want to mention is number 5 Maquette, whom is also right up there. Don't like the race at all.
Yeah, is Gareth back from the UK? I believe he was in the UK, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure if he's back. I don't know.
Yeah, Clyde, I must say kudos to him. I mean, there's a few horses owned by the Palmers that he trains that have just held their form so well and kept on winning. Yeah. Iron Bark, Quest for the Best. He has a mare now, Ancient Epic. Look how consistent she is.
She's been in very good form, Gareth.
Okay, but she's been off for 2.5 months. I don't know how well been. And they got a 4 kg Appy on. Nervin Nastelli, I think he's a Mauritian.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to discount her because with that 4 kgs off her back, must bring her into serious contention of here. Bomber Girl, Clyde, I think, I know her best form may be at Scottsville, but I think the fact that she's coming back to 1,000 meters is going to be her game. You know, she travels so well in her races. I'm hoping she can just switch off the pace and produce a nice finishing effort. I think at 4-1, there's some value about her. I like the look of her chances. You know, her last start was her handicap debut. She acquitted herself extremely well against a nice filly in Sweet Symphony. She did pick up a bit of a penalty, but she's improving 3-year-old. I think the value in the race could be number 1, Pelagonium. Now, strictly on her later start, she is held by Bomber Girl. But I think the race is going to be run to suit her, Clyde. She's got Rachel from a 1 draw, taking the 1.5 off her back. The pace is going to be on. If she can just track them like she did at Scottsville when she beat Bon Bouche, I think the race could be run to favour her. So I'll make her the each-way play in the race. Respect for 2 and 3.
Maquette likes the turf quite a bit. I mean,
yeah, Maquette's in good form.
Good form.
It
must be a runner.
Let's see how she goes, Clyde.
Yeah. All right.
She doesn't form part of my play, so if she comes to find me, I'm going to blame you.
I think that she only got a couple of pounds for that last win, so maybe that's not too bad. Let's see. Right, Daryl's worked it out. Let's put it up, please. Can we? We go in the last double. 1, 2, 3, by 6, 7, 10. Right, the last race on the card. This is a handicap fillies and mares over 1,200 meters. 2 runners have been taken out of this race. Sandy Arundel's had 2 runners with different trainers. What are the odds? Both out. 1 Maggie Smith and 8 Princess Arlo. They're both out of the race. Market on the Friday had number 7 Twinkle Little Star as the favourite at 2-1. I don't know if that's too short or what.
This filly, I played to beat her last time out and she proved me wrong. You know, in the Canter Post, I knew I was in trouble. Because if you see this filly move down to the start, just the way she holds her head, she could
decent.
She could progress nicely through the ranks. She's got that early toe. Strictly, if you look at the computer form, you'll see 0 from 12. So that's a concern, Clyde. But the filly she beat, Minogue, he's going to end up above average. She still has to learn how to race. And the fact that herself and Minogue pulled 5 lengths clear of the balance of the field just enhances her chances. So I expect her to go very close. I like the fact that Billy stays on her. He knows her extremely well. And trust me, he'll be giving her horns over here because whenever he gets thrown a bone with some meat on it, Billy can deliver, Clyde. What price is Cinderella here?
Cinderella?
Yes.
Cinderella is, what price is Cinderella?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cinderella.
Cinderella?
Yes. Aspoorstertjie, Clyde.
Ah.
What price is Aspoorstertjie?
You know,
What price is it?
it's 5
5 to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make her a runner here, Clyde. She's back on the turf track. She's off a competitive. She's off a competitive mark. I don't think she's got quite the ability as a Twinkle or a Star, but you know, it's a handicap, and she's got that 1.5 kilograms off her back, which I think could be certainly a plus. So I'll give her a chance, and then have a look at number 10. I think I included after the scratching of number 8, Harley's Fates. Now she represents that Bomber Girl form line. Sweet Symphony. Let's see how Bomber Girl goes in the previous race, or Pelargonium. Maybe it just pranks that form line. But yes, 6, 7, and 10. I'm really looking forward to Twinkle or Star running. I hope she wins for my good mate Colin Naidu, Clyde.
Okay, well, let's hope that she's above average for Colin. Twinkle Little Star, that's our last race today, guys, and this is an exacta that we recommend. Enjoy Heritage Day, Heritage Monday. I hope it's a good one for you. The exacta box here, 6, 7, and 10.